Can I help you?
Yes.
What's that?
I do. I need to see your driver's license.
No. Who are you?
I'm Tommy Farmer with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation.
And why are you pulling me over?
I'm pulling you over because you just drove through our parking lot for the second time and recorded our building.
Yeah, is that illegal?
Why are you videoing?
Is that illegal?
I need to see your driver's license.
No, I'm not showing you my driver's license. So I'm going to leave now. Am I detained? Am I lawfully detained?
You are being detained.
For what reason?
Absolutely.
For what reason? For what reason? Show me your ID. Show me your ID.
See my badge?
I see your badge, but that doesn't give you the right to pull me over.
It does.
Are you authorized to enforce any traffic laws in this state? Are you? I'm going to drive away now.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Are you detaining me under color of law right now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, then I'll sue you.
You can sue me.
Okay, I will then. Thank you very much. What do you think I was doing unlawful?
Sir, stand by.
No, what do you think I was doing unlawful? What do you think I was doing unlawful? I'm going to sue his ass, is what I'm going to do. I will. I will. I will. Okay, I just stopped the video for a second because I didn't want the video to run too long per segment. But anyway, he's still back there talking on the phone. He's trying to call somebody, I don't know who, but I'm going to leave here in a second because he has no authority to stop me. And he says I am lawfully detained. Therefore, he must have reasonably articulable suspicion that I was engaged in some kind of criminal activity before he pulled me over, which of course he does not have any such information of any kind about me. All I did was pull through their parking lot, which is not illegal, and I videotaped their building, which is also not illegal. So, all right, see ya. What's your reason for detaining me, sir? Get over here. If you're going to detain me, you better explain. Get over here. Get over here, sir. Why are you blocking me? Why are you blocking me? Why are you blocking me?
Get in your truck right now.
Or what?
Get in your truck.
For what reason?
Sir, get in your truck.
Why?
I'm telling you, I'm giving you a lawful order to get in your
what?
vehicle.
What authority do you think you have over me?
Please stand by. Sit in your vehicle.
What is your name?
In your vehicle.
What is your name?
My name. I've already told you my name.
I'm sorry, I missed it. What was it?
Chattanooga Police Department's on their way over here right now. Please stay in your truck and stay right there.
Why are you stopping me? What did I do illegally? Do you think videotaping is illegal? Do you think pulling through your parking lot is illegal? Tell me.
The police department will be here in just a minute, and as soon as we figure out what you're doing and who you are and what's going on, and we make sure that you're not a security risk to me or my office, then we'll let you go.
Do you? Well, there's the police, but do you think there's some law against pulling through your parking lot? Well, it'd be better if this guy wasn't detaining me for no reason.
Okay, well, step out of the vehicle and let me talk to you.
Sure.
Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. You got any ID on you?
Yeah.
Get that out for me?
No.
What's your name?
Tony.
Tony.
I'm not giving you my last name.
Why aren't you giving me your last name?
Because this guy had no right to that.
Okay,
This guy has no right to detain me. None. Zero. I drove by with my camera, filming the office. Turned around to the end of the street, came back, pulled through his lot, filming his office. He comes screaming out of his office, yelling at me. I have no obligation to stop for him, so I drive away.
You realize he's with the Tennessee Bureau of Enforcement, right?
So what?
Well, he's a law enforcement professor for the state of Tennessee. He can detain you all he wants.
No, he can't.
Yes, he can.
Doesn't he have to have reasonably articulable suspicion that I was engaged in a criminal activity?
He has to have reasonable articulable suspicion, period.
That I was engaged in a criminal activity? No.
Any activity.
Oh, he could be suspicious that I'm wearing the wrong color underwear today and pull me up? No. Incorrect.
If you're filming
Incorrect. No.
Okay, Tony, well.
Incorrect.
What's your first name?
I'm Tony.
Where's your ID?
I'm not giving it to you. You have no right to ask me for my ID.
What's your business
Tennessee,
in this parking lot?
I go to FedEx all the time.
You go to FedEx all the time?
This parking lot? None. Because he pulled me over and I pulled in here.
So you have no business in this parking lot at all?
Not this parking lot.
Okay, so you're trespassing on this parking lot?
Incorrect. He pulled me over. Where did you want me to stop? On the street?
Anywhere.
This parking lot. This is where I pulled over. He pulled me over. And I'm not trespassing. The property owner has to say I'm trespassing, and you're not the property owner. Look,
so you're not
sir.
gonna give me your license?
No. Listen.
I need to prove that you can operate a motor vehicle in the
No,
state
you
of
don't.
Tennessee.
You didn't pull me over for that reason. This guy, and is my vehicle, is there something wrong? First of all,
Well,
you didn't.
The fact that you're parked on a curb.
That's not illegal. This is a private parking lot. There's nothing wrong. Look, now you're trying to find a reason to pull me over and stop me, and you didn't stop me. You didn't pull me in. Exactly. Now you're just hunting for something to try to get my ID.
I have to prove you are who you say you are.
I am going to file a lawsuit, and I'm going to sue you and him for unlawful imprisonment.
Tony, I'm not being rude to you. We're just talking, right?
You understand I'm upset, right?
I clearly understand you're upset.
Okay.
But I have to be able to prove you can legally operate a
Why?
motor vehicle in the state of
Why?
Tennessee because I'm a police officer.
Did you see me operating this vehicle?
No, but you're parked on the side of a curb. You have a child in the back seat.
And?
I'm going to make sure that child is safe.
Oh my God. I'm going to leave now?
You're not going anywhere right now.
First,
You're
get
being
your
lawfully
supervisor.
detained.
Get your supervisor.
Can I have 50 see me over here?
Yeah. This guy had no right to stop me. This is where it all started, right? You agree?
Okay.
This guy had no right to stop me, correct?
So you say?
Okay, what right did he have to stop me?
He's a law enforcement official.
Okay, that just gives him the right to stop anybody?
That gives him the right to stop anyone.
No, incorrect. Where did you go to do your training? Have you heard of the Constitution?
It says Chattanooga.
Have you heard of the Constitution? What is your name?
Hamilton.
What's your first name?
Right there. I'm not giving you my first name.
Okay.
You don't want to
Listen.
give me your last name, I'm not going to give you my first name.
Okay.
You want to give
Listen.
me your last name, I'll give you my first name.
No. Listen. You understand that the Constitution allows me protections in this country, correct? And you were sworn to uphold the Constitution.
Correct.
Okay. If I'm just walking down the street, right? Can he just stop me for any reason?
Not without articulable suspicion, he can.
Of what? A crime, correct?
I didn't say a crime, I said articulable suspicion.
The whole phrase is of a crime.
You know what, Tony? You've asked for my supervisor, he's on his way.
Okay, well then I'll wait for the supervisor. You can't start fishing for reasons to try to get my ID. Yes, you are. Oh, are you safe to operate a motor vehicle? Oh, are you safe to be on the road? Oh, is your baby safe? Of course my baby's safe. Okay. What the fudge? I mean, come on, man. You're just trying to back up what this guy did. And this guy obviously acted without legal authority.
You've asked for a supervisor?
How long is that going to take, for God's sakes? Fourth Amendment?
Yeah.
First Amendment?
Exactly, but...
Videotaping, freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom of...
Are you press?
I'm an independent journalist.
I'm not saying it's illegal to film anything, sir. I'm not saying that at all.
Well, then that's why the guy stopped me.
We're trying to figure out why you're filming a government building.
Because I want to.
I'm asking a question.
You never asked me why I'm filming the building.
He did.
Well, honestly, it's none of his business. I can just tell him, go away. It's none of your business.
I can start into 5's location as well if he needs me. Does he need emergency or not?
5, that's negative. I need a supervisor at my location per request of the person.
Well, you can tell him never mind, right? I mean, I don't care if your supervisor...
That would be me not doing my job, so I'm going to do my job.
All right. You not doing your job is telling this guy what the law is.
I can't tell this guy what the law is. He already knows.
He has no clue, obviously.
Okay.
He can't just stop me.
Okay. He can stop you. See those blue lights?
Well, obviously, I could put those lights on my car. Does that mean I can stop people?
No, because that would be illegal because you're not a law enforcement officer in the state.
Him pulling me over without...
You asked me a question, I'm answering you, sir.
Listen,
I'm answering your question.
Him pulling me over without probable cause is unlawful.
He has lawful authority to pull you over anytime he thinks he needs to.
That is sad that you think that. That is sad.
That sounds like a discussion you can have in court.
I'm not going to court. Well, unless I sue you, which I will. That's what I was doing.
Okay.
What that means is that when you engage in a First Amendment protected activity such as videotaping public buildings, which that is, public road, public parking lot, correct? Anybody can drive through there, which is what I did.
I never said you couldn't.
Okay, but don't you just see what you're saying right now?
No.
This guy stopped me for doing a publicly allowed activity. Videoing and driving through his parking lot.
All I'm saying is that
both
a law
allowed.
enforcement official, he has every right to pull you over to find out why you're filming his
No,
building.
incorrect. He could have just come out of the office and said, hey, excuse me, what are you doing? And I would have said, I could have ignored him and driven away, which is what I did. He had no right to stop me. He had no right to hit his lights, which is a detainment of me under color of law, correct?
So you say, okay.
What do you mean, so I say? I mean, that's what happens when you turn on your lights, right?
You said I don't know the law, so I don't know the law.
I said you must not know this law, which is a pretty big law, the Constitution. I mean, it's sad that this guy ignores that. And the reason I'm videoing this is A, for my protection, because this...
Videoing it too, so.
Right, exactly. This guy isn't, though. I mean, he could have said anything. He could have said I waved a gun, I flashed some weapon out the windows. I mean, they could say anything. You know, that would justify a stop.
Hence why I came up to try to talk to you to see what's going on.
Fella has to say. Now we have 2 police officers, but he's not the supervisor.
Totally good. Waiting for a supervisor.
Who are you? Yeah. What's your badge number? 1083. 1083. Awesome. I just pulled over by this guy for no reason.
Oh.
I mean, he thinks he has a reason, but he doesn't. So.
Y'all got his name.
I got his first name.
You got his first name. Does he have a driver's license?
Yeah, he hasn't given it to me yet. He asked to speak to a supervisor, and we got one in route.
Fantastic. We're going to need to see your driver's license to see who you are.
No.
So, can I ask, what are you doing?
I was explaining to him. First of all, if you'd come out of your office instead of yelling and screaming, I might have stopped for you.
I asked you to stop. I said, sir, can I talk to you? And then you start pulling off. I tapped the back of your truck and said, stop. And you sped off.
I sped off. I just drove away. I didn't speed.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's just a matter of semantics.
Anyway.
Would describe. So my question to you.
You ever heard of a First Amendment audit?
I got you. Have you ever heard of security?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of Homeland Security? Have you ever heard of anything about folks driving by and taking pictures?
Yeah.
The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, just like any law enforcement agency or anybody, would get very suspicious when somebody, this is the second time you have driven by our building and you've taken photos.
Right.
This time
Correct.
You went around twice, then you pulled in.
Well, I had to come back.
Thank you. You pulled into the parking lot. You come through and you slowly go by and you're recording the whole front side of our
Right.
building. Correct. The glass, the are you looking for cameras? You're looking for glass? You're looking for security measures of what we have? Are you recording all the vehicles in our parking lot? Sir, I have concern, and you can say you're...
I understand your concern, but you have no right to ask me for my ID. No, actually, I don't.
Well, good. What I need to see is I need to see your driver's
Not
license.
happening.
Tony, when I approached you...
You think I'm screwing around with weapons with a baby in the car?
Listen, Tony, when I approached you right there, all I asked you was, who are you? What are you doing?
And what did I say? Well,
you said I've got no reason to talk to you. It's my First Amendment right. I can do whatever I want to. Is this a law?
That's not what you... That's not, I don't think that's what I said.
I'm sorry. Maybe
I asked you what your reason was for stopping me.
Because you drove by my building.
You basically said because you wanted to.
Tony?
Tony, here's my supervisor.
I'm Tony. Well, this is a big to-do about nothing.
Okay.
I mean, you want to hear his spiel first? I mean, I don't know.
Sure. This is Tony, and apparently that's all we know at this point. My name is Tommy Farmer. I work over here at the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. So I'm in a conference call, and I think maybe they're still on with the conference call. And Tony, at this vehicle, this truck, drives around our building twice and then slows again. And this is the second event. Sir, who are you? Can I talk to you? He starts pulling out of the driveway. I said, sir, stop. I tapped the back of his truck. I said, stop. I want to talk to you. He speeds off, takes off down the road. I stop him right here. When I approach him here, I walk up. I said, sir, who are you? Do you have a driver's license? And who are you? And he said, who are you? And one authority, you have no authority to stop me. You know that.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm just hoping this supervisor, I'm sure P. Moser, knows the law.
So what's your take?
The only take I have is that nothing I did was illegal. Nothing I did allowed him to suspect that I was engaged in any kind of criminal activity. Taking photos is not criminal. Driving through his parking lot is not criminal. He had no right to detain me. What he did is he hit his lights, he pulled me over. I didn't know who he was when he came out of his office. I was pulling out of his lot by the time I saw him, and he's yelling, and I'm just like, I don't have any reason to stop for this guy. I don't know who he is. He didn't say stop police or anything. He just said stop. I have no obligation to stop for him because I don't know who he is. He didn't flash a badge or anything. Anyway, that doesn't matter because everything I did was completely 100% lawful.
You were over there taking pictures of the building.
Yeah, I drove past, camera like this, went down to the cul-de-sac, turned around, came back. He followed me one time before, which is what he said. I was going to FedEx, right? And I just said, oh, TBI. I watch a lot of these First Amendment audits on YouTube. So I just decided to do my own impromptu one. Stuck the camera, I just had the camera like right here in the window. I'm driving by. He follows me to FedEx. I pull in the lot, I didn't even know he was following me. I pulled in the lot, got my package out, went into FedEx, and I see this guy. And I'm like, huh, I wonder if that was from the TBI. So the next time when I pulled out, I saw his truck parked in the lot, and I said, oh, sure enough, that was the guy from TBI. They followed me. I couldn't believe it, that just having my camera in the window slowly driving by was enough for this guy to follow me. So today, we're in the neighborhood. Tennessee has no law against videotaping basically anything you can see from public, and that's a public road, public parking lot, public building. I could have walked into his building and videotaped. There's no law against it. I just stick my hands in my pocket all the time, so I'm allowing you to pat me down.
Everybody does. You're good. All right, I think you're good. Go relax.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick. I know I'm sounding like a dick, and you probably think I'm a dick. But the thing is, as Americans, I have a right to be free in my movements, correct? And he's detaining me. It's an unlawful detainment. That is what the lawsuit would be about.
As you're asking that question, I got here at the end, so your issue is not with me.
No.
Being a third party and also in the same mindset as you are, the reason I would disagree is for the reasons I was stating before you came up and started talking, okay? We've had police departments attacked, federal buildings attacked.
I get it.
But people do reconnaissance before they do some sort of attack. Not just people with a baseball bat and show up like a hothead. People do exactly what you said, okay? So, for instance, a few years ago, some of our officers, people tried to get them in trouble for them taking pictures, and so they caught some people taking pictures and videos. This is right after our July attack of the chemical plant right down the street from our department.
Well, you have to have reasonable suspicion to get probable cause.
And what reasonable person is how that works, right? What reasonable person will be doing this? Most of us, even if I wasn't a cop, I've been one for 12 years, I would not drive by a federal building more than once for that matter. I might get out and take a picture of myself, a selfie or something like that. But I would not drive by multiple times and take video.
Right.
To me, I would be like, I don't want these people thinking I'm going to do something to them because I want to be someone they want to protect, which is what my text is going to.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I get it. But do you think somebody would be stupid enough that's about to pull off an attack that would be driving by slowly with the camera sticking out the window and then pull through the parking lot?
All the time.
Well, it doesn't really matter.
I ask you, do you have any psychological issues? Have you ever any treatment issues or anything like that?
Do you?
I'm just
Have you gone for family counseling or anything? Emotional problems? Do you take drugs of any kind? Are you drinking right now, sir? Have you been drinking?
So is your name Anthony or is it Tony?
I'm not giving you any information other than what I've already given. And you got my license plate, so you can figure out who I am, so you can go away now.
So it doesn't work quite that way, Tony. You are operating a vehicle on the roadways. Do you have a driver's license?
Yes, I do. But you have no right to ask for it. You're not enforcing the laws of the street, the traffic rules.
You're exactly right. I am not enforcing the traffic laws. I am not. That's right.
Correct. Correct.
Right. That you haven't done.
Correct. That's because none of your officers pulled me over for an infraction. So unless you're saying I've committed an infraction.
And you're observed by an officer, an agent, got a vehicle, and you're not producing a driver's license. I'm going to let this officer here talk to you a second about what we're going to do with that.
Mr. Tony?
Yep.
Tony, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, well, you're good to go.
Okay. Thank you.
Have a
Can
good
I
day.
just, since they didn't get my driver's license, that they're going to try to pull me over after I get out of here. So we'll wait and see what they do.
There goes Bible.
Yes.
This man got pulled over for filming a building. No crime, no violation, just a camera. He drives through a public parking lot, completely legal, and an agent chases him down and detains him. Here's the problem. Filming in public is protected. Driving through a parking lot is legal. That is not reasonable suspicion. But they hold him anyway, for almost an hour, trying to get his ID and find a reason. That's fishing. In the end, they let him go. No charges, no crime. Final verdict, officers. F. No real suspicion, just guessing. Citizen. B. Knew his rights, but arguing dragged it out. Lesson? Don't debate on the street. Handle it in court. So what do you think? Justified or overreach?
We're good, man.
What's up with you?
Am I being detained?
Okay, we're being detained. Yeah?
So I can figure out.
You're not figuring out nothing today, buddy.
Badge 480. Well,
I don't care what your problems are, dude.
okay.
Leave me alone,
I'm
please.
just making sure.
I don't. If you want to follow me and figure out what I'm doing, that's your investigation.
Stop, real quick. Are we being detained?
Are we being? Okay, then I remain silent.
Okay. What suspicion do you have to detain us? Okay.
I'm remaining silent.
Figure out where you guys are going.
Don't worry about where I'm going.
I know this. Let me speak. Let me speak.
I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you speaking.
Open carry. Okay. So then why are you detaining us?
Yeah. Why are you?
You just pierced your unqualified immunity.
Yeah, you just done, dude. You're done.
You know the statute. You know what we're doing. So why are you detaining us?
Don't worry about where we're going.
Not at the water yet.
I know it's going to and returning from. So I could walk from Miami all the way to Tallahassee, and you can't stop me. So bye. Am I being detained still? Am I being?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
I'm not.
I just want to
Come on. Don't worry about where I'm going, dude. If you want to follow, we're not doing this, bro.
From fishing or going to fish?
Don't worry, dude. I don't worry.
It's part of the statute, right? That we have to know.
It's going to. You don't have to know anything. It's just saying, long as I'm going to and returning from fishing, hunting, or camping,
Right. So
until
to or from?
it doesn't matter. It does not matter. That's
Yeah, it does.
well. Okay. Let's say I was returning from fishing.
We're not committing a crime.
Where's
the law? You've already explained that you know the law. I know. That's why. Are you
Bye.
to or from?
Are we still detained? Are we still detained?
Yeah.
You got more of your friggin' buddies coming.
They're
I mean, like,
trying to jam us up and say that
he's right there.
and that they're detaining us because they're not sure if we're going to or from fishing. What are you gonna fish for today?
Don't worry about what I'm fishing for, bud. You're not a fish and wildlife guy, dude. You don't know nothing about fishing regulations, and you don't know nothing about my fishing license. So, kick rocks, bruh.
Do you have your fishing?
Don't worry about my fishing license. Hey, what's your name? What's your name? Davin Mar, and badge number? 48? 30. Thank you.
Do you have your fishing license?
I do. It's on me. Nope. Because I know I've already dealt with you before. I've dealt with this whole city.
Personally, no.
Yeah, this city, I've dealt with them. Yeah. Your city's stupid.
Okay, I know.
I know. You know they're
have to
stupid.
fish
Your city's stupid.
Okay, I know.
I know. You know they're
have to
stupid.
fish
I have it on my person. Yes, I do.
Okay, I read the statute.
Uh-huh.
We need to see it.
You do not.
I think you're
Hold-
misinterpreting.
No, I'm not. It says possession of the fire, and then you have to be
How do I know if you have it or not? Do you understand that?
fishing license.
Okay, is your name on it?
Yep, on the back side of it, dude. Well, see, the thing is, it says possession, and I have to give it to a commissioned officer, which you are not. So I'm not going to play these games with you. Are we still being detained?
A little while ago, he was talking about
Yeah, call him. Call him out, dude. Are we still being detained?
Yeah, so fish and wildlife.
Yeah. Come on, bring them, dude. Hey, they're sending FWC out, bro. They're sending FWC.
What lawful reason do they have to do that?
Resource inspection. It's statute, bro. These guys can't run it. They can't do anything with our fishing license.
ID, please? Yeah.
Hers 462. What was your name? Well, I'm sorry.
Officer Montina.
Martina? Montina. All right, perfect. Hey, man, you looking at it? It looks sexy, don't it? It's like, ooh, wee.
Pretty nice.
It is nice. AR, it's a 300 blackout. Oh, yeah. I'm just waiting on the suppressor now.
How long have you been waiting for?
6 months.
6?
6.
It's been 6 months? So you're about to get it.
Yeah, hopefully.
Section 3, subsection H. What we're doing is completely lawful. You cannot detain us for lawful activity.
The state versus Florida versus JL. It was a federal court case where a guy that was actually a felon with a possession of a firearm in the back of an Uber, the judge said, oh, this is thrown out because there was no probable cause. That's why they don't put firearms into 901-151 for the search for him possessing that firearm.
What's his name and ID?
until they ran it. I'm just look up Florida versus JL.
Florida versus JL.
Florida versus JL. You can't just stop us for nothing. for a constitutional right that you swore, she swore, all y'all swore to defend this.
Yes, sir.
And then am I detained? Am I detained? So you swore an oath to defend this, but I'm still detained.
Can I
It's stupid.
Can I speak?
No,
So
I don't want to hear you speak.
The statute of going to fish, you have to have your fishing.
I have my license on
Yes.
possession.
We cannot verify it, right?
I know, absolutely.
So FWC can, right?
Well, they can meet us where we're going fishing.
Until they can come and
But
verify.
what reasonable articulable suspicion do you
Of a
have
crime.
that we don't
have it? I'm telling you. I cannot verify that it's valid or not.
But
And if
what
it's
reasonable
not,
articulable
nor did he
suspicion
show-
do you have to say?
I'm not running away, everybody. I'm just I'm waving to my truck. Hey, what's up? Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
You can't just arbitrarily stop that car because you don't know if that guy has a driver's license. You can't just do that.
Open carry a gun without the fishing license. You can't go fish without the license, right? Okay.
That's why he's sending. Yeah, he's. Hey, Batista, you don't want. I don't think you want to be part of this, dog. Are we good?
So where are you guys gonna head to?
Don't worry. You can if you want to follow us.
FWC go meet you there.
Well, if you want to follow us so that you can tell FWC, because I don't have to help you with your investigation. I don't have to help you at all.
Okay.
Am I still detained?
I'm just trying to make.
I don't want to make conversation.
You help me out, I help you out.
You're not helping. You just stopped me, bro. You're not helping. How are you helping me?
Violating your rights would be taking the gun away from you.
Yeah, good luck.
Detainment is violation of rights.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That would be
That's
violating your rights.
Illegal detainment. You can't pull over anyone because.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Look at these guys. All bunch of knuckleheads. Yeah. These guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, look who it is. I know this guy. Hey, nice to see you again. Remember me? You don't remember me?
Oh, of course not.
So right now, you guys are good to go. We'll
All right, see you later. Have a good day.
No longer
Hey,
detained, huh?
we're no longer detained? No longer detained?
Can I get the call number?
Yeah, incident
I
report?
need the incident number. Yeah.
And I think I did meet you. You know who I am. Remember the last time that you met somebody carrying a gun like this? You weren't that? All right. What?
We look alike, but no.
All right. You know who I'm talking about. What was his name? You know?
Detained and now we're being released and just getting the information.
Yeah.
Do you like the touchpad?
I do. You want to touch it?
I like it. I don't like it because it's really easy.
to access it. Yeah. I agree. But long as you're with the more training, you know when you go to present, you're not squeezing, you know. No, out of my price range.
IR, and then just having the hard on off
Yep.
on the light.
Yeah, you need night vision too, though, to see it.
Yeah, and the helmet, and the weights offset.
Yeah. All right, we good? We're good.
We're good. He's bringing me the.
Oh, yeah.
This guy was filming. He's
Yeah, buddy. Yes, sir. Hey, and I respect your Second Amendment right too, man. For all of your community, it's necessary for you to protect yourself, you know what I mean? Necessary to protect yourself for your community, you know? Yes, sir. Have a good one, bud.
3 well-known auditors, Solo Yacker, Open Government Investigations, and Mass Accountability returned to North Miami for a revisit audit at a location where their rights were previously challenged. Armed with cameras and knowledge of Florida law, they're not here to fish. They're here to see if the local PD learned their lesson. Within minutes, cops show up and it's the same tired playbook. Unlawful detainment based on zero articulable suspicion of a crime. The auditors immediately push back. You're not figuring out nothing today, buddy. Officers claim open carry is the issue, but the group shuts that down with section 790.25 of Florida law. They're either going to or returning from fishing, which protects their carry. One cop dares to flex authority, saying they'll call Fish and Wildlife, the only agency authorized to check fishing licenses, but the auditors are ready. They quote Florida versus JL, a Supreme Court case that bars police from stopping someone just because of an anonymous tip. Even when backed into a legal corner, the cops keep reaching, accusing the group of being suspicious or not helping the investigation. But here's the truth. Citizens don't have to help cops violate the Constitution. Eventually, after wasting department resources and embarrassing themselves on camera, the police retreat and the group is released. The auditors, calm, confident, and undefeated. The message is clear: know your rights or get run over by unlawful policing. Let's keep going.
Yeah, I'm just doing a CO sweep.
Turn that off, please.
But I have to do my CO sweep.
Turn that off, please.
I'm with Clandestine Operations.
Turn that off, please.
No recording. You gotta
Step outside of the building.
No, I'm with Clandestine Operations.
You gotta shut it off. Step outside the building.
told 3 times already.
You can't have a recording device inside.
Oh, okay. Is this the public part of the building? I'm just wondering.
It doesn't make any difference. You can't record it. It's a courthouse.
Oh yeah, I'm not going into the courtroom.
This is a courthouse. You're in a courthouse right now.
Shut it off.
You're doing a what?
A CO sweep.
This building is a lockdown.
Isn't this the public lobby part?
This part right here is yes.
Yeah, so I'm doing a CO sweep here.
No, you're not recording. He's recording because I'm watching it recording.
No, I'm doing a CO sweep.
I don't care what you're doing, you're recording. Step outside the building, please.
Get out of the building.
I kind of wanted to do my
I'm
CO.
security. I'm telling you to leave the building or I'll call the cops.
Okay, that's fine. But isn't this a public
There's
area?
no
though?
public nothing. It's a courthouse, a private property.
Isn't this a
You
public?
got too many recordings on you. We're not allowed inside the building with the recordings in the courthouse.
All right, perfect. He granted me permission for
I
a
don't
CO
care
sweep.
what he said. I'm security and I'm telling you to leave the building.
Oh, but he granted me
Stop
permission for the
taking your
CO
finger off
sweep.
the button. Take your finger off the button.
No, do you mind if I do my CO sweep
Yeah,
here?
I mind very much. I mind if you leave the building right now or I will call the police department.
Oh no, don't
No,
call
I'm
this.
going to do that if you don't leave now.
I'm above them.
I don't care what you are.
And then he granted me permission to do
He
my
didn't
CO
grant the
sweep.
police. No, he didn't, because I was listening. You're going to be arrested.
For what though?
For trespassing. Now leave the building right now. Get out
So
of
do
this
my CO
building.
sweep.
Shut the We'll confiscate this from you right now. If you don't leave this building right now.
No,
Leave the building. And if you got me on tape, I don't care.
Okay, I have good news, sir. I've actually approved the whole place except for
I
underneath
don't want to
it.
hear a word out of your mouth.
We're about
I don't want to
98%.
hear a word out of your mouth.
I just gotta check underneath your jacket real quick just to see if there's anything clandestine over there.
You do one more thing, I swear to God, I'm gonna get out of here.
One more
No,
thing here.
out of the building. You're not
How's it
allowed
going,
to
guys?
do
I'm
it.
just doing a quick CO sweep. Oh, one second.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
guys,
been here 3 times already.
there's something
He's taking
clandestine.
Video. He does not
We're
want
just
me.
we're just gonna check out the clandestine activities going on in the building
Trying
real
to take
quick.
pictures of clandestine. He keeps saying the same thing. He's been here 3 times. Built.
So you can't come in right now.
Are you open to the public right now, sir?
1 second.
Okay. Do you mind if I just go in and do my CO sweep?
You can't come upstairs.
Oh no, I won't. Yeah.
What do we do? Call the cops on him?
No, because what I'm doing is legal, sir. Let's just check out what clandestine activities going on here.
What are you doing?
Oh, just doing a quick CO sweep.
He's been here 5 times.
You guys are really chill. You mind if I just get in real quick?
No, you can't. What the hell is clandestine operations?
We're operating as a free press and we're doing a clandestine operations investigation on the publicly accessible lobby.
I've seen videos on this. I know what he's doing.
Can't film
He's
it.
not going to do it.
Have you seen other clandestine operations officers?
Get your foot out
Get
of the
your
door.
foot out of the door now. You've
Or
been
I'm
more
going
than
to
3
call
times.
Nassau County cops.
That's
right
what I
now.
told you.
You're gonna what?
Nassau County cops will be here in 2 minutes. You don't get that foot out of the door.
Why? They're not cops.
I said Nassau
County Police
cops.
Department.
No, I heard you said you're gonna call ass.
No, we did not say that.
Sir, that's not nice to law enforcement. Something clandestine's going on in here. That was a clandestine foot kick there. So we're going to continue investigating due to the clandestine activities that are going on in this village courthouse here. What's going on in here?
10 minutes?
That's enough time for him to cover up his clandestine activities.
I can't let you in. Close.
I'm just doing my CO sweep.
Back off.
Oh, I'm just doing my CO sweep real quick.
No,
Isn't it open to the public? Or?
no, it's closed right now, though. It's closed, temporarily closed.
Oh, it's the hours are on the door or whatever.
It's temporarily closed.
But that's only to cover up clandestine activities. I can accept
All right, you
that.
gotta back off, right?
Just squeeze in. Please.
Just watch your foot. I don't want to knock you down the stairs, but you gotta move.
Toss that in there real quick.
No.
My name is Officer Ryan. I'm with the 5th Precinct.
Officer
I'm wearing
Ryan,
a body
4166.
camera.
Nice to meet you.
What seems to be going on?
We're just doing a CO sweep.
You say CO, carbon monoxide?
No, that'd be CM.
Is it a government agency?
Oh, we're operating as the free press.
Okay. That does not offer you free reign of government facilities. You understand that, correct?
I understand that it doesn't give me access to restricted areas.
It's at their discretion so that there's not interference with the operations of the day.
How's it going,
do you
officer?
have a press pass?
Oh, yes, I thought you'd never ask. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Can I take a look at it, sir?
Yes, sir, you may.
I'm Sergeant Cirillo from the 5th Precinct.
Sergeant Surlo, how do you spell that, sir?
Surillo from the 5th Precinct.
Sergeant Surlo, nice to meet you. Yeah, so there's my press pass there.
Okay, so obviously this is not an official press pass.
Yes, it is.
It's or whatever. I'm going to consider it a whatever. Again.
No, that's or whatever. That's
so the point is, this piece of
that legitimate press pass. Yes.
That I'm just going to make a mark of.
For sure.
This is
And you want to keep that copy?
No,
I have other.
You're agreeing with me that this is a ripped-off corner piece of notepad.
No, that's a press.
In ink, in handwritten ink, it just says press or whatever. Is that what this says?
No, that's a press pass.
Is that what this says?
I'm not.
Read that for me. I'm going to put it on your camera. I put it on my camera. Just read to me what your pass says.
I'll start reading. This official press pass grants permission. No, you're not letting me finish reading it.
Okay. You got any ID or anything, sir?
No, I don't, sir.
Is
my press pass good enough?
No. Do you have any ID on you?
No, I don't.
Did you draw? Like, how did you get here?
I did like random stuff.
You what?
I did random stuff. I got you.
We just want to make sure that the nobody's rights are stepped upon. But it's iffy on recording within government buildings also. What if you're trying to eye up to do something wrong?
That'd be clandestine, so I'd have to investigate myself.
Right. Well, we don't know that since you won't give us any information. Now you see our impasse.
You're a press pass?
No, impasse.
Oh, I thought you said press pass. I was about to say, can I have that?
Forget the agency that issues press passes.
Yeah, the one I went through, it should be on the back of it, if you see on the back at the bottom right. Next to the barcode? Yeah, right next to the barcode.
There is no barcode. This has no barcode.
You covered up with your thumb, the barcode.
No, I'm still there.
It's like a QR code scanning.
I did it with, I held it from the left side, I held it from the right side. There is no barcode on this. I mean, government facilities aren't just free willy-nilly to the public. You can't walk into my precinct and just start filming. You're not allowed. You may not do that. That's not necessarily public. That's a government building. Certain buildings have certain rules and regulations to them. That's all it is. It's for the safety. It's not for secrecy or a government building. It's not a public building.
So that's what I'm trying to find out. So it's not a public building.
It's a government building. It has its own rules and regulations according to, their internal rules and rights. People are allowed in. I'm going to use that store across the street. Yeah, it's open to the public. You can go in, but they have the right for refusal.
But wouldn't that be like privately owned as opposed to publicly owned?
It's not open to the public like that, no.
So is it publicly owned though? I'm just trying to...
I'm sure the taxpayers at some point or another own it. Yeah, we can't enforce a policy.
We're in agreement with that.
Oh.
Get somewhere warm.
T-R-E-E. Yeah.
T-O-O.
Trying to go Medi? Hot box. No. Even now that it's legal, Beagle?
No, can't do that. Still can't do it. It's illegal federally,
What if you chill with me while I Medi?
No.
Let's go. These guys are following me around. Keep doing loops, just following me around, not waving. Super clandestine activity from them. This girl just said I'm taking pictures. I think she has a guilty conscience. There might be some clandestine activity over here. We might have to investigate. Let's see. Some clandestine over here. Yeah, something smells clandestine in that room.
Oh, is that a company?
Kinda. It's like a low-key thing.
All right. Do you have like a business card or anything?
I have press credentials. Does that count?
Yeah, sure. You have.
Okay, yeah, sure. Here's my press credentials. And
okay.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. I can help you find anything you need.
I appreciate you, officer.
No problem.
Okay, you seem chill. You seem cool.
We're here to help.
Appreciate you.
It's a public building.
Yeah, right. This is so cool. Wow. Awesome. We're just doing a CO sweep. We're just doing a CO sweep. We're just doing a CO sweep.
He's videotaping the public.
I'm with Clandestine Operations. We're just doing a CO sweep.
Who are you with?
Oh, with CO. Yeah, we're just doing a CO sweep. Clandestine Operations.
I don't understand what's going on.
We're just doing a CO sweep.
You can't be video on this floor.
Oh, is there anything clandestine on the floor? We're just doing a CO sweep. It's Clandestine Operations.
This is a public area. He could be right here if he's allowed to. Okay, and that's what he's doing. So.
Yeah, just making sure there's nothing clandestine over here.
Going back down?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
About 30 seconds. I just got to think about my next move.
No problem.
Yeah, appreciate you. Appreciate you sticking up for me there.
Yeah, no problem. Just get my supervisor. He's not with you, right? I'm following him right now. Some calls.
We're just looking for clandestine activity. You're familiar with Clandestine Operations, right? Just running off. I did hear you say you're calling a supervisor. Should I wait for the supervisor?
This guy looks like 2-3 cameras on him.
CO suite?
Yeah, but Clandestine Operations. Operating as the free press.
Well, we asked that you don't film in the courthouse.
Oh yeah, well I won't go into the courtroom, I understand.
Well, this is actually considered part of the courthouse because of the logistics of it. So, I mean, you could look around yourself
but please refrain from videotaping. We'll have to ask you to leave the floor.
Now, just a quick question. Can I look through the camera because it gives like a clear picture? It saturates
no, you can't use the camera.
If I'm not recording, can I like look through the lens just to view? Like almost like they're my glasses?
That would be unnecessary, sir. I mean,
if it helps me see better, if things are like blurry when I don't look through the camera, can I look through it?
I've never seen a camera that helps your vision, sir. Like this is.
Yeah. I just zoom with that. I can see really crisp.
So I'm asking you to please refrain from filming. This isn't the courthouse. You are not to film in here.
Okay, but technically speaking, officer, are we in the public lobby area?
No, this because of the elevator situation and coming. This is the courthouse. You're in it now.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Good, officer. Inspector Diploma. I'm with Clandestine Operations. We're just doing a CO sweep, operating through the free press.
A CO sweep?
Yeah, yes, sir.
What's a CO? I don't know what that is.
Just a basic sweep of the building for clandestine activities. I was just kind of getting a clandestine vibe over here.
Clandestine vibe?
Yeah, so we're just super quick CO sweep. And then some other business, and then I'll be out of here.
Why don't you take care of your business? You're good to go.
Oh, yeah, appreciate that. All right, awesome.
Thanks. All right.
Heck yeah. Appreciate you, officers. You sure nothing clandestine is going on over here? Blink twice for clandestine activity.
I think we're done now, okay? You got your information you need.
Oh, yeah, I'm just doing that.
Make sure you get a picture of this, too. The rules that says you can't record on this floor. You have a good day.
You too.
And good luck with whatever it is you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah, CO sweep. I'm with Clandestine Operations.
Yes, I told that.
Yes. Have you ever experienced clandestine operations in here before?
No, sir.
Oh, good. No, it's a good thing.
Have you ever been here before?
It's a good thing for the community. This guy potentially could be clandestine as well. We'll be back to investigate.
You from the area?
Kinda.
In this hilarious yet eye-opening First Amendment audit, a self-proclaimed agent of clandestine operations walks into a public courthouse building, not to spy, not to break in, but to conduct what he calls a CO sweep. For clandestine activity, of course. From the jump, security and staff are confused, irritated, and unsure how to handle the situation. You can't record here, they cry. But the auditor coolly reminds them that he's operating in publicly accessible areas. He doesn't budge. Instead, he keeps a straight face while saying things like, I just need to check under your jacket to make sure nothing clandestine is going on. The real comedy comes when officers confront him about his press credentials, which are literally a torn scrap of notepad that says press or whatever. One sergeant tries to play hardball, but ends up sounding just as ridiculous as the situation, grilling the auditor about QR codes, barcodes, and blurry camera vision while the auditor keeps a perfectly deadpan tone. But behind the satire, there's a serious message: public buildings, public access, and constitutional rights. No crime, no suspicion, no trespass, and no reason to detain or harass a citizen with a camera. By the end, even some officers are laughing. One tells him he's good to go, but others still try to throw rules around that don't exist. Bottom line, this CO sweep exposed not just the absurdity of overreach, but also the paranoia that builds when you simply assert your rights in a public space, and it was all caught on camera. Crisp and clandestine. And let's keep going.
Stop blocking the driveway. Get out of the driveway. Chili, let's get. What's your name and badge number? You work for me. What's your name and badge number?
Don't step to my car, okay?
I'm a step close, okay?
Hey, back up.
Give me your name and badge number. Okay? Give me your name and badge number, idiot.
What's wrong?
He's getting close.
Why are you telling me? This is, I'm gonna buy something. Don't scare me. You don't scare me. You don't know who you're messing with, okay? I'm a provoking freedom of speech, okay?
Don't get close to these people.
Get out.
I just don't want you stepping up to my car.
You work for me, dude. You don't scare me, dude, okay? You work for me, okay?
That's it.
You work for me. You don't intimidate me, dude, okay?
That's it. That's all we do.
You don't intimidate me, dude, okay?
Neither do you.
Neither are you. You're a tyrant. That's why. That's why you get out like a thug, huh?
Do you know me, though?
You get out like a thug, huh, dude? You get out like a thug, huh?
Do you know me?
You use your uniform for your feelings, huh?
Do you know me? You don't know me. It's all good. You don't know me.
Then give me your business card. I'm gonna make a report against you.
What'd I do?
You were trying to arrest me for something? Okay? You work for me. What's your name? Abraham, you work for me.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. Good to know.
It's all right. You're thugs. Why are you running out of the car like you're gonna arrest me or something?
Because you stepped to us.
I could do that.
I don't know
okay?
who you are. I don't know what your intentions are. And you're stepping to me. I don't know who you are.
You have guns.
You have guns. What the hell you're talking
I don't know
about?
what you have though. You're stepping to me all aggressive with me. I don't know what you have in your pockets. I haven't searched you.
So it doesn't matter, idiot.
Come on, come on, come on. Come on, the way you step to us, come on.
So, that could do that. You work for me, dude.
Yeah, you don't step to me like that.
Okay.
I don't know what you have. I don't know what you have. Okay?
You're just, dude, you're scared of a camera, dude?
Oh, I'm not scared of the camera. The camera's on
Trust
too.
me, I deal with the police every day, dude.
That's good. That's hopefully
You don't know who you mess with right now.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, I'm fine. But he started stepping in my car and stuff.
Yeah, he just stepped up all aggressive. We just got out. I was like, don't step in my car.
Calling all this backup. This is all the taxpayer way. I need your business card. That's what I need.
Okay, you'll get it right now. I'll get it
right here.
now, too.
Oh, this is all you need for a simple camera. That's why LAPD gets a bad name. All the time I go out and film you.
What did I do though? I didn't do anything.
You're acting like a thug, dude. You did all this.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you have in your pockets.
So?
I don't know if you have a gun. I don't know if you have a knife.
You have all guns. What is it talking about?
You kill people. I'm more scared of you guys have guns.
At least she's acting professional, not like you.
Information down here.
You're used to bullying people on the streets. Trust me, karma gets you back. While you doing life, trust me on this one.
Okay, sounds good. If you want to step over here, I'll write you.
I'm gonna step here, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not stepping nowhere.
Yeah, that's fine.
And it's legal to carry a taser, moron, if you know that. Don't be stupid, idiot.
Okay, that's fine.
It's legal in California, I know the
You know,
laws.
some people are modifying tasers to carry bullets too, right?
Okay?
You know that?
You're not the only one who
Just
carry
inform me,
arms,
that's all.
Doom. I could carry arms too, okay?
Okay. You
You're
can
not
carry
the
a
only
taser,
one.
And if you have a CCW,
Okay.
you're legal right to carry.
Yeah, that's why I say it the legal way.
Okay.
You're ready to kill people, huh? That's what you're all good for.
You don't even have to have a brain to get this kind of job.
You don't even need a high school. You're so dumb. That's simple. Dude, come on, for a camera? When you have a gun in your holster? You're scared of a camera? Aren't you a grown man already, dude? And this Karen over here. You're a disgrace to your department. You're a disgrace, dude. I could call you anything I want. It's freedom of speech. This is America. You're the supervisor? You're the supervisor? What are you? No, what position? So you're just a regular rookie, officer too? Don't follow a guy's steps. They're gonna lead you in the wrong way. Seriously, for a simple camera. You just gave me one badge number. I want all of you guys. You just gave me one. I want all of you guys.
If you go follow that incident, let me show you the business card.
You work for me. That's a difference. I could ask you anything I want to.
If you go right there, no, this time around, the incident number, if you want any more information, you can summons this and you can get all the badge numbers.
I got on your body camera footage before.
That's fine.
I know how to do that.
That's my information. If you need it, just call me and you'll be able to get it, okay?
You work for me. Do you understand that? I'm a taxpayer. Every year I pay my taxes. So many cops for a camera. That's embarrassing. Right here. What's your name and badge number, sir?
15364.
Do you follow bad steps in the department? Do you follow what your buddy showed you how to be tyrant or somewhere?
Follow the law.
You're the weird one. You have a gun right there. You should actually be working, dude. You get a good check, go work your ass off, dude. That's what you should be doing. Go get some criminals, do actually work. I'm gonna go over there and Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna go inside the store right now.
All this chaos over camera, that's what happens when ego meets accountability. This video kicks off with the citizen calmly filming in public. No yelling, no threats, just exercising his First Amendment right. But the moment cops spot him, total overreaction. One officer jumps out of his cruiser like he's about to tackle a suspect, immediately going on the offensive. No badge number, no professionalism, just intimidation tactics. The cameraman stands his ground, reminding them that they work for us, and that's when things spiral. The officer tries to control the narrative with pure aggression, getting up close, demanding compliance, and treating the man like a criminal for holding a camera. And instead of correcting him, his partner just follows along, like a rookie learning all the wrong lessons. They accuse him of blocking driveways, trespassing, even provoking violence, none of which actually happened. It's textbook escalation over absolutely nothing. And what's really telling? These officers waste precious time trying to argue, posture, and intimidate when they could have been doing actual police work, protecting the community, solving real problems. Instead, they chose to bully a man with a camera. By the end, the citizen walks away calm and unshaken. Meanwhile, the cops are left looking like what they are, thugs with badges, triggered by accountability, and allergic to the Constitution. This wasn't about safety, this was about control. And it backfired badly.
There you go, Westminster Police Department.
Did you hear what he
Did you
said?
guys call?
No,
Did you?
I think the DMV called.
Okay. Can I get a driver's license from any of you guys?
Am I driving?
Okay, so what is it that
You're
you guys
crazy.
are doing?
That's none of your business. Are you gonna sodomize me or something that you put in all your gloves?
Let's go. Tonight.
That's what I thought. Walk away. So this is Westminster. She got her gloves again. That popo.
It's a tyrant right here.
So you're closing the street for nothing?
This is the worst tyrant I've seen in the city. What a disgrace to the department.
So anyways, can I help you, man? Are you gonna do a cavity check on me or something? All right, this is Westminster Police Department. You're live, so think twice what you're gonna do.
What'd you say?
We're live right now.
So what did you say?
Think twice if you're gonna do something dumb, because you'll be liable for anything you do against my person.
Are you challenging me?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. There'll be a litigation if you do something that you're not supposed to, which means a lawsuit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, oh, you're welcome. My pleasure. So this is Westminster Police Department.
We're advising that we should think twice before making any kind of action because there will be litigations.
Yeah. There will be legal repercussions against your department.
Okay.
Yes.
My sergeant's here, so he'll talk to
Are
you.
we being detained?
No.
Oh, well, thank you. Oh, let's get the other unit. Well, let's wait for his sergeant.
Okay.
We're free to go, we're free to stay. We don't want to make people think that we're running away. So what's crack-a-lacking?
What's going on, guys?
I don't know, you tell me.
Why do we keep getting called out here on you guys?
No.
People fear to cameras, I guess.
Doesn't seem like you guys are doing anything wrong to me. You got a right to do what you're doing, so
Thank you.
why do we keep getting called out here on you? That's the issue.
Well, ask the people. I mean, we're just filming, you know. We're a film crew, and I don't know.
What are you guys filming for? Do you mind me
Probably
asking?
because I'm brown. They scared because I'm brown. Never know. So,
That question or topic never came up, but
well, you never know. In this day and age, with the 911.
okay. What's up with the vest?
Oh, you know, in this day and age too. So
Who do you guys work for?
myself, who do you work for?
What's that?
Myself, who do you work for?
It's pretty obvious who I work for.
Oh, pretty obvious who you work for. That's who you work for?
Mm-hmm.
It's the
Oh.
people you work for. For me,
That's
you work
cool.
for me.
So here's the deal.
There is no deal, but go ahead.
You guys can do whatever you want.
Thank you.
As long as you don't create a disturbance.
We're not creating a disturbance.
If we have to keep getting called out here,
It's not gonna be for us, so don't even say that.
there's not going to be what?
It's not gonna be for us, so don't even say that. Oh,
Well, you
we're
can't
gonna
say
get
that
in
because
trouble.
we've already been called out here several
But
times.
that's
Well, it's
on them
okay.
then.
That's on them.
That's not enough.
You should charge them for misuse of 911, not me.
It's actually not
Well,
doesn't fit the elements of the crime at
I
all.
guess so. Well, this doesn't fit the elements of a crime as well. So,
Listen, you guys have the right to,
Thank you.
to do everything that you're doing right now.
Yeah.
All I'm asking is a favor.
yes,
Okay?
go ahead.
You do me a favor and I'll do you a
Maybe,
favor.
yeah, go ahead.
Deal?
Go ahead.
If you're going to go inside the DMV or if you're going to go around filming, whatever it is that you're going to do, just try to be as inconspicuous as you can. You guys aren't breaking the law.
I'm not concealing myself, so.
I'm not asking you to conceal
No,
yourself.
I'm not saying. I know you're not
And if
asking.
we
I'm
do
saying.
it kind of like as if we're hiding, they're gonna think that we're trying to spy on them and we're trying to do something.
Nothing against
so
the
what's
law
different?
with recording in a public
Exactly.
place.
So why do we have to be kind of like on the low, so people won't get triggered? We can't stop how they feel or what they do. You should know that. I mean, the same thing you see us doing right now. That's all we're doing. We ain't talking to nobody. We're not asking questions.
People are approaching us. They're actually disturbing my peace.
They're the ones doing it. So why would we get in trouble if they keep on calling you guys?
Okay.
Doesn't that make sense?
You guys are missing the point, okay? I have no problem with you guys doing what you're doing. All I'm asking is, unless you have business inside the DMV,
I had a
can't
business.
stop you from going in there.
Yeah.
I'm just asking you to eliminate the phone calls from them to us.
I can stop them.
So we don't have to keep bothering you guys.
I mean, I can stop them. I mean, people's fears, they call you. I mean, that's...
Okay,
That's
we're not getting anywhere here. What's you guys' plan when we leave here?
I don't know. Maybe stay 5 more minutes and then leave. After you guys leave.
You guys got any questions for us?
No, sir. Thank you.
All right, you're good to go.
All right. I'm good to stay too. Thank you.
This wild DMV audit starts off with the usual. Camera in hand, peacefully filming in public, but it doesn't take long before chaos kicks in. A DMV worker approaches aggressively, demanding driver's licenses from people who aren't even driving. That's right, this was all happening on foot on public property. When she doesn't get what she wants, she storms off, only to call in the police. From there, it's a parade of foolishness. Officers arrive, but instead of de-escalating, one starts barking questions and flexing gloves like he's preparing for a search he has no right to do. The auditors, calm but firm, hold their ground. They remind the officers that no crime has been committed and that filming in public is 100% legal. The cops, caught off guard, fumble their way through awkward questions before backing down. The highlight? One cop tries to lecture them about being less noticeable while filming, like it's the citizens' job to manage public feelings. Meanwhile, the officers admit the callers keep wasting resources, but still show up instead of educating the public. In the end, the auditors don't flinch. No arrests, no citations.
No. Did you educate them? No? We got Unit 181. Sorry? I was wondering if you gave them a little education today. That public photography is not a crime. Did you let them know that?
Public photography is not a crime.
It's not a crime.
You are correct, but if you're on their property...
But I've never been on their property. I've been on a public sidewalk this whole time.
That's not what they're saying.
Well, I have it all on tape, body cam and camcorder. So,
Body cam.
Did you see me on their property?
Did I see you on their property?
Yes. Okay, so what they're saying is hearsay, and I have my proof.
Sir?
What's that? May I ask how you pronounce your last name there?
My
Knobloch?
name is Officer Canabla.
Canabla?
This is the deal.
2330, and what's yours? You don't have a name tag? Evans?
My name tag's right there.
There
sir.
it is, and what's your badge number?
2053.
Okay, cool.
Now, what's your name?
Am
sir?
I being detained or am I
Yeah,
free to
what's
go?
your name, sir? You're being detained.
What am I being detained for?
Please answer this officer's question.
I don't answer questions. So, am I being detained or am I free to go?
No, you're not free to go.
Well,
Either.
what am I being detained for?
Because I haven't explained to you why.
Well, I don't need any explanations.
Sir, I'm doing my job. and
I'm doing my job as well.
Sir,
we
what's
have a
your job?
complaint. We're taking care of that
Okay.
complaint, and you're a part of that complaint.
What crime am I being
understand that?
suspected of committing?
You were asked to leave the property.
I've never been on their property.
Sir, this is the deal, okay? I was called out here along with this officer because you were allegedly photographing their establishment.
I was.
And when you were asked to leave, you refused.
I've never been on their property, so they cannot ask me to leave a public sidewalk.
Until I have ascertained explained what exactly is going on here, you will remain here until I complete my investigation.
Well, until then, what crime am I being suspected of committing?
Just because you claim to have never been on their property does not mean
what
that
crime
you
am I being suspected of committing?
possibly trespass.
Possibly.
Okay.
Okay, but is that for sure? Is that a for sure? Am I being unlawfully detained here? Because without a crime, I cannot.
Again.
I am not detained.
We have a complaint.
Okay.
You're part of that complaint.
Okay.
So therefore, we are speaking with you about that complaint. Do you
Okay.
understand that?
I don't answer questions.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay. I'm glad you understand that. So, what crime am I being suspected of committing? Again. Well, I haven't heard a crime. I've heard possibly.
Criminal trespass.
That's what.
It is a crime.
That's what I'm being.
That you're being investigated for.
Okay. Well, until you figure that out, am I being detained or am I free to go?
No.
Well, I'd suggest you guys go figure that out instead of f***ing with me. I'm out here.
You are a part of that.
I'm out here doing my job.
What is your job?
I am out here gathering content for a story for possible publication.
Okay. And we are also doing our job.
Okay. So why don't you give me an articulate, reasonable suspicion why I'm being detained?
And we've already done that.
No, you have not.
Just because it doesn't satisfy your...
I have been on a public sidewalk the whole time. I suggest you go get the security camera there.
We're working on it.
Well, go get it. Why you messing with me? I haven't broken a law yet. So until then, I don't have to answer your questions.
We have not determined that.
Well, I'd go determine it. Until you determine it, then I'm unlawfully detained.
No.
And you guys got about 10 minutes to figure this out before I go ahead and walk away. Yes. You have not established a crime that I have committed.
Charged with obstructing.
You haven't? No. You have to, if I obstructed, you have to have a crime for me to
Criminal
obstruct.
trespass is the crime.
I haven't trespassed.
And we don't
Do you
want
have
that.
proof that I've trespassed?
We're working
Well, then work on it and then hit me back up because I'll be walking up and down the sidewalk.
You are going to stand here.
I don't need to
until
be
you have
cooperative.
determined that.
I'm minding my own business out here. I'm gathering the content that I need.
Sir, that you like to poke sticks.
Well, no. I'd like to be left alone. I like to be left alone.
Once we determine exactly what's going on here, you will be left alone if you have not committed a crime.
So you're gonna unlawfully detain me here.
Not unlawfully being detained.
Can you please not walk up
Sir,
behind me?
it's a free sidewalk. I have
You're
a right.
right.
To stand
You're
either
right.
way.
You're right. Just don't walk up behind me, please. And can you take your hands out of your pockets, please?
Nope.
Please. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe.
what exactly
Can
did
you
your
take your
pocket?
hands out of your pockets, please? No.
You can clearly see my weapon. You can clearly see my taser.
Yeah, I just don't like your hands in your pockets. And I definitely don't like your hands in your pockets. So am I allowed to put my hands in my pockets?
We have not determined that you do not have a weapon.
Well, we don't need to determine anything. You don't even have probable cause to stop me.
Yes.
No, you do not.
We've already explained.
Can I get a supervisor? Can I get a supervisor, please?
111, this gentleman is requesting a supervisor to the scene.
We just got a call.
Excuse me, Mark. When you,
Sir, let my...
I'm allowed to talk if I need to talk.
Not while she is talking to him.
When she's talking to him, I'm talking to Mark.
Sir, I've already asked that you remain quiet until this is...
I don't need to remain quiet.
You've already said
I'm
that
a
you
free
don't have to answer
citizen.
questions or you
You're
don't
right,
have
I
to
don't.
talk. So please exercise that right.
No.
Thank you.
I'm allowed to speak as well.
Once she is finished, you can speak.
No. Because this detainment is unlawful. You and I both know that.
No, I don't.
Yes, we do.
And
There has been no crime because there has been no crime committed. And when you showed up, I was on a public sidewalk.
Doesn't mean that you are always here.
Well, then I suggest you find out that I wasn't.
That's what we're working on.
Well, then I'd work a little harder before you detain me. You're about 5 minutes from catching a lawsuit.
Is that right?
Yes. Unlawful detainment. You're violating my rights right now. You're impeding my free movement.
Is that correct?
Yes. I'm unlawfully detained.
Because of an investigation.
Well, then get investigating and come back to me when you have proof. When you have evidence that I've trespassed, then go ahead. But until then, I have evidence that I didn't. And you are unlawfully detaining me. You and I both know that. And when your supervisor gets here, he'll let you know as well. Until you have proof that I have stepped on that property, you have no right to detain me. I should be able to walk up and down the sidewalk, which I pay for, and film whatever I can see.
this is how we're going to proceed.
No,
with
this isn't how we're going to proceed. Then
Yes,
we're going to
sir.
stand here until your supervisor gets here.
That's quite fine with me. This is how we're going to proceed. If we have determined that you were never on their property.
No, this is what I'm going to determine. If you don't let me go in 5 minutes, I'm calling my
That's a
lawyer.
hold of you, sir.
What's that?
We're now waiting for the supervisor that you requested.
No, you have me detained, and if I walk away, I will be arrested.
Sir, you just told me I was standing here with my hands in my pockets. Is that correct?
Yep, and I got my one.
You requested a supervisor, is that correct?
I
While I was
did.
talking to these gentlemen?
I did.
So therefore, at this point, we're waiting on
Oh.
the supervisor. If you don't wish to wait on the supervisor, by all means, now you can go ahead and
I'm-
walk
No,
out
actually, I've got one more thing I need to say.
Well, I don't care what you have to say. I don't need to listen to you. So I'm being detained so you can tell me something?
Apparently, we have determined that you were not on their property.
Exactly.
Okay, now, this is what I will say.
No, I don't need any
If you
instructions.
want to-
I am free to film. and I'm free
Sir!
to- no, don't yell at me.
If you want to
No,
remain on
we
the
don't need to
sidewalk,
talk anymore.
You will keep in motion back and
Oh,
forth.
is that the law?
Otherwise, you will be arrested for loitering.
Oh,
Do you
for
understand?
loitering.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm allowed to. I have been walking up and down the sidewalk,
Great.
and I can stop to take my pictures, and I can keep on moving. And you are not. And if you arrest me for loitering, then we really will have a big lawsuit.
Well, we will determine that at the
Okay,
time.
you guys are dismissed. Go ahead. See ya. Have a good day.
Do you not? You
No,
no
you're
longer,
dismissed.
Sir, you can go ahead and poke your sticks
You're
down the
dismissed.
sidewalk, please.
You no longer want
can
the
go ahead and
supervisor?
go.
No, I'll wait for him.
All right. Well,
Okay, then we're gonna wait
all
with
gonna
you.
No,
with you.
we'll wait right here. Okay. Because do we not know why? Do you know why we detain people?
And we've already told you.
No. Do you know why? Do you know why you have the right?
allowed to go ahead and go.
Do you know when it's right to detain somebody? When you have a reasonable,
Sir, you do not
articulate
wish to speak with me. You do not wish to speak
suspicion
with me. You wish to speak
of a
with
crime.
a supervisor, so therefore I'm going to stop
Okay.
this conversation.
No, well, you don't have to talk back, but I can talk all I want. I like to poke my stick. You guys came and approached me. I didn't approach you.
Because we received a call.
I don't care what you received. Well, did you have evidence that I committed a crime? Did you have evidence that I committed a crime?
Based on the call that we received.
Well, that wasn't evidence. Then I suggested you should have went and talked to them and asked them first before you came over and detained me unlawfully. I know it hurt your feelings, but you're not the boss of me. I am the boss of you two.
Attempt to be the bigger person.
Oh, is that what it is? Well, you can call me boss. You two are dismissed. You don't have to
We've
sit
already
here.
covered that. We're going to remain here
Well-
until the sergeant gets here.
I've already covered it too. I can sit here and wait for the sergeant without you.
But that's not how it works, sir.
Oh, it's not?
You requested a sergeant,
Oh,
and we will
okay.
remain here
Well,
until that
then
sergeant
we'll
gets
remain right here.
Until you say otherwise. If you
We'll
wish
wait
to
right here.
cancel that sergeant, then we
No,
will
we're gonna
cancel
wait
it,
right
and
here.
I'll be on our way.
We're gonna wait right here so we all get an education today.
Very well.
By the way, you guys are live streaming right now. You guys are probably gonna be awesome YouTube stars. You know, females always get riled up. Miss Knobble, whatever your name is. You know, you got real riled up. You don't like it when people talk back to you. When you have no lawful reason to stop me and detain me. That's my biggest issue. You had no lawful right to do that. You don't even care. You can care less. You should have pulled in here, asked them, was he on your property? Once they said no, you should have said, well, public photography is not a crime. He is free to do so. And then, on top of all this, then you want to threaten me with a loitering charge? Get out of here with that.
I never
That's
threatened.
ridiculous.
I explained the law.
That's ridiculous.
Okay? If you remain in one spot on the sidewalk, you can be charged with loitering.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Well,
So,
we'll determine that in court. I don't know if you know this ain't my first rodeo. Hello. Real quick, name, badge number? Tosca?
Yeah.
And what was the badge number? 2385. May I ask you not to walk behind me?
okay, well, I don't want that
Can-
pointed in my face.
Well, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I'm
Well, here,
sorry.
I'll set it right here. Okay.
Okay. What on?
Regardless of so being recorded. Well, she decided to detain me. Okay. All I was doing was getting some video footage for a possible publication.
Publication, you said?
Yep.
For what?
I don't know. But besides that,
We just did those. That's
whatever.
okay.
The security guard asked, he said, you cannot film private property.
Okay.
I said, sir, I'm on a public sidewalk. I can film anything that I see from a public sidewalk.
You can't hang out here all day on public sidewalk.
I can walk up and
You can
down.
walk up and down.
Which I was doing.
Okay.
I was doing.
Okay.
I was going up and down. I got pictures of the flag. You know, I just wanted to get the vehicle coming in and out. It was a big plane.
Okay.
This is GM.
Yeah.
And it comes easy.
Right.
I wanted to just make my story. Okay?
You're a writer?
I don't know. She came up, she detained me. I asked her for what? She said a possible. I can ask her.
Oh.
Because we all know you guys work for the people. I'm part of the people.
Okay.
I'm the taxpayer. Okay, well, when you put on the uniform, you work for us. Okay, unless I break the law.
City Toledo, yes. You're right. Okay.
Right.
I work for Toledo.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
So she unlawfully detained me because I could possibly
No, you're not unlawfully detained.
Well, yes, I am. Well, what she couldn't articulate a reasonable suspicion of a crime that I committed. Well, you said that I was possibly
All right, so
trespassing.
what are we going to do here today? Because
Well, I want
it's
you
freezing
to.
out.
I want you
so.
to educate these guys.
Okay.
That mean you had no right to stop. You don't get to do that ever.
I can ask you questions.
You
Yes,
can
I
ask
actually
questions,
can.
but you're not detained unless you have
Well,
a
I had to stop and have a
articulate.
conversation with you.
You don't get to stop me.
Oh, you can dismiss me?
Yes,
Oh,
because you
okay.
work for me.
No, I don't.
Oh, yes.
You
No, you work for
I don't even know who you are, so I definitely don't work for
Well,
you.
I'm a taxpayer.
Then tell me what's your name.
You guys can call me daddy.
I don't think that's really for you.
Hey, well, when you put on the uniform,
I work for the city of
work,
Toledo, not
you work
you.
for the people.
For the city of
Who's
Toledo.
the city of Toledo?
The city of Toledo. That's who writes my checks, not you.
Maybe I need to come to the Toledo police station and we can all
All right,
get
525
educated.
North Erie.
Oh, I'll be there.
Okay, let's go then. Start walking.
If you want to, instead of loitering, since you said you were done with us,
We're dismissed, you're dismissed.
Well, if you guys are standing around, why can't I stand around?
We're going to go to
We're
our
all gonna
cars,
do
but
it.
you need to get scooted.
Well, I am going to just go ahead
Good day.
and keep walking. You guys are dismissed. You have a good day. Go ahead and collect and harass some citizens.
just keep walking.
Oh, go ahead. Hey, you don't get to talk to me. Just keep on working. Go ahead. Go ahead. See ya. Bye-bye.
And again, citizen dared to exercise his First Amendment right to record in public. This time, cops show up responding to a complaint from a nearby business. But instead of investigating properly, they immediately try to pin trespassing on someone who's standing on the sidewalk, clearly public property. When asked what crime he's suspected of, they fumble. Possibly trespassing. Possibly? The man holds his ground. No ID, no answers, no unlawful compliance. He makes it clear he's gathering content for a story. That's constitutionally protected activity. But the cops keep pushing, detaining him without articulating any actual crime. They've got no evidence, just hearsay. Even worse, one officer admits she thinks he was on private property, but can't prove it. Meanwhile, the man remains calm and informed, schooling them on reasonable suspicion, detainment laws, and his rights as a free citizen. Eventually, they admit he wasn't on private property after all. But do they apologize? Of course not. Instead, they throw in a veiled threat about loitering, as if standing on a public sidewalk with a camera is a crime now. This is exactly why we need cameras rolling, because without that footage, it's their word against yours. And guess who the system believes?